In the same way that a young man and a young woman leave their parents' house and no longer return as they form their family, when one begins to follow the Lord, one does not return to their former way of life. Again, at least that is the plan. That's the trajectory that we're on. This is now a new family in the Lord. Of course, this is played out very often in very dramatic ways, especially amongst our Protestant brothers and sisters. When they leave their church, especially to join us, they often lose a lot. And even more dramatic amongst our Muslim brothers and sisters. Sometimes leaving Islam and joining Christianity means you can never go home, or at least not until things change. In the same way, for the rest of us who do not face that dramatic upheaval in our lives, it's in fact even harder to leave behind the old way of life in order to follow the Lord. But with the same demand, we need to do that. Leave behind the old way so that I may follow the Lord. Leave behind my old family. And remember, the Old Testament wraps up the religious language of the covenant between God and the people of Israel in the terms of family and marriage, right? So if you don't leave Baal to follow the Lord, then you remain in a sort of in-between state, or even the state of idolatry, which in this analogy is a religious adultery. You're trying to be married to two people. That don't work. It's certainly not in the plan of God. And to fully give yourself over to the Lord and return to the old way of life, again, is a spiritual form of adultery. We gotta let it go. Gotta let it go. It may have been awesome, may have been fun, may have been very easy to rely on, but the old way of life has to die so that the new may begin.